Alright guys, this is going to be a review on the Rockbros RHL 1500 RC bicycle headlights. So, this is the RHL 1500, that's 1500 lumens, RC, because it's got a remote control. Now this headlight, I bought a secondary headlight, and it is pretty bright, and I'll show some nighttime clips later. But, that's kind of my little review of it, so. It's a $40 headlight, which is pretty cheap for 1500 lumens, but it actually is pretty bright. I think part of the reason it's so cheap is just because it kind of overheats a little bit and stuff. And that's really about it. It's really only negative, so let me twist it off this mount here. So you can mount this upside down like I have, or you can mount it right side up on the handlebars by taking this little piece off. So what you'll have to do is unscrew it with the include Allen key and then put on the other side, and it also comes with like a normal Garmin mount, and you can just mount it right here. So yeah, it is the Garmin mount, which is nice, and it also comes with this Garmin to GoPro mount, which I am using. Now when you put this on, it's kind of tricky because it's loosen that bolt all the way and you have to really push it on there hard to get on. And if you're doing the underneath mounting like me, make sure you're not blocking that little white dot there, because that is the light sensor. And if you block that, then the automatic mode will not work properly. So let me try to get this on. A little difficult with one hand. Alright, so now it's on there. And then I will kind of just turn it on right now. You're not going to see that much because during the day, it'll come back at night. So one weird thing is that you can't actually turn this on with the remote. You can turn off the remote but not turn it on. So I can use the remote here and raise the brightness. And then I can also, lower the brightness with the remote too. And then you got a little power indicator there. Of course you can also use the button to change brightness and everything, but the remote is a little nicer. Now, so green, I think that's 5200, and then I forget what the rest of, I think it's a 4-step power indicator, but I forget what the other indicators mean. But yeah, it's got this anti-glare beam, which, as you can see, it has this like interesting lens design, which is nice. It's nice if you're doing a lot of urban riding, so you're not going to be blinding other people. I'm personally not a big fan of these anti-glare beams because they limit the light output, and it just doesn't go as far, but this is a secondary headlight, so it's not as big of a deal for me. With the remote, you have to have the remote mounted like this, because you want this this part to be to the right and then the arrows to the left. Otherwise, it will be backwards, because you want this up arrow to raise brightness and down arrow to lower the brightness. So just press it. The buttons are a little hard to press, I will say that. So you can just raise brightness with the remote, and then lower it with the remote too. And then if you single press this button right here, it'll go straight to full brightness. And you can press the down arrow key to go back to whatever mode you were at. Now if you double press this button, it'll go into flashing. And it flashes really quickly. I would not recommend using this because you might give someone a seizure or confuse somebody, so I would not recommend doing that. Now, you can also activate flashing by double tapping this button here. So if you don't have a remote control model, just hit double tap that. And then there's automatic mode, which you can triple tap this button or triple tap that button. Both do the same thing. So now the light flashes blue to show it's in automatic. As you see, it turns off because it is daytime outside. Now this thing is pretty cool. It's got like a multi-step automatic mode, because most bicycle headlights have automatic modes, either on or off. This one will actually change brightness depending on how dark it is, which is cool. And then after a minute of no movement, it'll turn off. Now it's been a while and I've not touched it, so it turned off. Let's see, I bump it again, and it turns on. And then it turns right back off because it sees that is light outside. But that blue light will blink for a while. And then you can just press the button again to exit automatic mode. So that's basically the main light functions in the day, but we'll come back obviously and show it at night. That way you can actually see. When I turn off the light, you'll just press and hold that button, or you can also press and hold this button on the remote, and it turns off. So yeah, we'll come back when it's dark and you can see it in action.